I'll give you guys a quick run through of the CZ pit. The CZ pit was built about 13, 14 years ago. We started out with a much smaller version that we got on Craigslist, and then got so excited about this we had a custom one built. In true engineer form, we drew this up on AutoCAD and tweaked it about 100 times before it was all done. Got my brother to weld this all up for us. Some of the material on here is scrap from job sites. The square tubing came from a central plant project at University Hospital. Some extra scrap that was used for pipe racks. But overall, with the firebox on it now, it's 18 feet long, weighs right around 8,000 pounds, so it's a pretty heavy monster. But overall, we've got it's a traditional smoker, and so we've got the firebox on the back end, and then we go into the smoke box. The smoke box is horizontal, and then we also go to a vertical section down here on the end. As you can see, we've got temperature gauges all over this thing, so we're trying to keep a good understanding of where our temperatures are. A neat thing that we incorporated into the pit was tuning plates. Anyway, we've got that set up, and so we can get some pretty even temperatures even along the entire length of this pit, which makes things nice. Otherwise, you're constantly having to move meat around to get even cooking with things. And so anyway, so that really helps us out. We can get a lot of meat in this baby. Right now, we've got it loaded up with ribs. We've got a dozen racks of ribs here in the back section. We've got the 2 layers, and the racks are removable. You'll see as I move up here to the next section, we've got some beer can chickens in there, and I had to take the rack out in order to accommodate the height of those chickens. And then we've got the vertical section here with a bunch of racks that pull in and out. Anyway, you can get a lot more meat in here. As we get a little further into the day, I'll put some pork tenderloins on here along with the sausage to warm up. And then as we keep going, we've got an adjustable damper on the smokestack, and so this has got a butterfly damper in here that can damper off and help control the heat through the pit. Right now I've got it on full open. As we keep coming down, we've also got a steak pit here at the end, and we do a variety of things on there. Typically we're doing steaks or fajitas on this. I've also done hot dogs at my kiddos' elementary school, so you can cook a ton of hot dogs on this thing. But anyway, that's separated from the smoke box, and so we can do that on here as well. As you keep rolling up to the front, things are a little messy here with all the cooking that's going on right now, but we've got multiple burners up here on the front with a propane tank. These burners right now, I got one cooking cream corn, and we've got the beans started on the next one, and then you can also have a third one go in for cleaning hot water or whatever you might need. We also have an accessory that you can put on here. We've got a steel plate that you can put on this double burner that sometimes we'll cook vegetables for the fajitas, or we've cooked bacon or pancakes sometimes in the morning if we're looking for a little bit of extra food. As we keep rolling around, we've got onboard water with us. This is one of the things that ultimately I want to put a water heater on here. Well, hopefully that's coming soon. But anyway, right now we just have a 50-gallon water tank on here that allows us to do dishes and clean things on the go. Again, things are kind of messy right now with all the activity going on. And then keep rolling around, we've got onboard storage for all sorts of things. We've got, we can put 5 folding tables on here. We've got tents for when we're outdoors. And then we've got our wood storage here. We typically cook with post oak and mesquite. And so we've got a variety of that in there right now, but we can hold enough wood to cook for a couple of days straight and keep going. We do have another propane tank on the back that we use for starting the fire with. I'm able to just connect up to this tank and stick the fire starter into the firebox, get things going, and then once it gets going, I pull it out. Whenever you get somewhere, you plop the flagpoles in. I've got a hole at the front of it also, and then we can fly whatever flag makes sense for the day. If we're at A&M, we'll put an A&M flag in, or if we're at UTSA, we'll do one of those, or Just depends where we are. And back here at the back is the firebox. You can see we've got multiple air inlets on it that we can adjust to help control temperature. And then open this up. We've got a good fire going right now. You can see a couple of pieces of oak going. That's one thing I'd like to do, is ultimately do an insulated box, do a double wall box with insulation in it. It'll help keep this firebox from rusting, and it'll also help us be a little more efficient on wood usage. And that's a wrap.